This is the 6 Sports Desk.
It's never a fun day when you're going to an event and you know you're going to run into your ex. Detroit Lions fans had that moment today when they saw former Detroit Lions head coach Matt Patricia on the sideline for the New England Patriots. Patricia is officially the offensive line coach and senior football advisor. But his knowledge of the Lions roster may have given the Patriots defense a slight advantage today. Out to Foxborough we go. Jared Goff with the Lions offense came into this game as the #1 ranked offense in the NFL. But on 4th and 9, down 6 in the second quarter, it couldn't have gone worse. Goff gets strip sacked by Matthew Judon. Kyle Duggar picks it up and takes it back 59 yards for a defensive touchdown, and he dives into the end zone. The Lions went 0 for 6 on their 4th down tries in this game, the worst single-game 4th down performance in NFL history. As for the Patriots offense, rookie Bailey Zappi completed 17 of his 21 passes for 188 yards in this touchdown to Jacoby Myers, as the Patriots would get their first shutout in 6 years, winning 29-0. Head coach Dan Campbell, your thoughts on this loss?
It's about as bad as it gets. I mean, this is the worst. You know, this is where we're at, and sometimes it's going to get bad before it gets better. And you know, I believe we hit rock bottom. So now the only place to go is back up.
Well, a couple of Michigan State Spartans were making some big plays this afternoon in their NFL games, starting with former MSU quarterback Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. With 2 minutes left in the game, 1-point game against the Chicago Bears, Cousins takes it himself and gets pushed in for the QB sneak to help retake the lead. The Vikings would also get the 2-point conversion and go on to win it 29-22. Speaking of some Spartans in their NFL games, Kenneth Walker III had a huge run for the Seattle Seahawks, taking this one 69 yards to the house for his first touchdown of his NFL career, although the Seahawks would end up losing to the New Orleans Saints 39-32. Moving on to some current Spartans who are playing a different kind of football. The Michigan State women's soccer team is back in East Lansing after 2 dominating road wins. Today's assignment was hosting the reigning Big Ten champs and rival Michigan Wolverines. A record-setting crowd of 3,000 people helped welcome the Wolverines to town. They were looking to make it 5 in a row wins against MSU, but the Spartans have yet to lose at home all season. It was scoreless until the final 6 minutes of the first half. Lauren DeBow sends a bullet into the box for Jordan Wickus, who uses her head to send it in. And her 3rd goal of the last 4 games. Spartans up 1-0. MSU's offense has been operating on another level, and the second half was no different. Justina Gaynor sets up DeBow perfectly. She blasts one right past the keeper as the Spartans get the dub over the Wolverines for the first time since 2017 with a final score of 2-0. So Jordan, what does the support of a sellout crowd mean for the program in a win like this?
I mean, that was the coolest feeling in the world. This is what you dream of as a kid, coming to go play collegiate soccer at a Big Ten level, being able to look up there, see them absolutely packed and filled, and see all the support from the school and university to come and to a game like this. I think it made all the difference in the world.
And then to walk into the stadium and have it half full as we start our warm-up, just incredible. Just shows the growth of our program, where we're at, the excitement that's behind it in both the local and statewide community.
Well, just as the soccer match was wrapping up, the MSU volleyball team was back in action, tasked with taking on another ranked opponent. Last Sunday, the Spartans faced 12th-ranked Penn State. On Thursday, 3rd-ranked Nebraska came to town. On today, number 11 Minnesota was in town. A familiar face returned to East Lansing. Nia Gross, who played for 4 seasons for MSU and now plays for the Gophers as a grad transfer. For this first set was the closest one of the match because of plays like this from Malia Moore, one of her 7 kills this afternoon to help MSU get within 2 points late in the set. Minnesota would close the set on a 4-0 run. Taylor Landfair collects the point on the block, and the Gophers take the first set 25-19. Minnesota would take the second set, so now 25-15. So now the third set, Gross gets a kill to record match point and seal the 3-set sweep against the Spartans. Gross had a match high 4 blocks to help Minnesota win set 3, 25-14. It's the 3rd straight loss for Leah Johnson's squad, but she wouldn't have the schedule any other way.
I love it. Tough, sure, but that's why we're all here, right? So if we're going to complain about who's ranked and who's not, then we need to go to a different league. You know, you came to play in the Big Ten, and it's going to be a Shark Tank battle every night, so step up. And I said, you know, do you want to accept me pushing right now? We're a quarter of the way through conference. So at what point are you going to push back, or is this going to be the thing that divides us? And I don't think it will be. I think it'll be the thing that brings us together.
You got to love that fight. We'll be right back with a final look at your forecast, so stay with us.